as members of a California community gathered on Tuesday to remember a Jewish man who died after an altercation at dueling pro-Israel and Palestinian protests on the weekend. Police say they have a suspect. Paul Kessler fell and hit his head, but was still conscious when police arrived at the scene in Thousand Oaks, not far from Los Angeles, on Sunday. That's according to Ventura County Sheriff Jim Freihoff, who said the 69-year-old died hours later in hospital of blunt force head trauma. That makes the case a homicide, but officials stressed it merely means that another person was involved and does not indicate if anything criminal took place. At a news conference, the sheriff said police don't know how Kessler fell yet.
These witnesses providing conflicting statements about what the altercation and who the aggressor was. Some of the witnesses were pro-Palestine, while others were pro-Israel. During the investigation at the scene, deputies determined that the altercation with Mr. Kessler, he fell backward and struck his head on the ground. What exactly transpired prior to Mr. Kessler falling backward isn't crystal clear right now.
Freihoff declined to name the suspect, who was not under arrest on Tuesday, but said he was one of the people who called 911 and stayed behind to speak with investigators. Officers are calling for videos and photos of the incident to help with the investigation. A local rabbi said he spoke to Kessler's widow, who was in shock.
What I know from Paul was that he was a very proud Jew and one who loved Israel very, very much. And unfortunately and tragically, lost his life. May his memory be a blessing for all of us.
While a local imam expressed his condolences.
That is very tragic, and our community, by the way, offers our deepest condolences and sincere condolences to the Kessler family.
Some residents said they're worried about escalating violence.
A lot of people last night were like, what is this going to start?
It comes as emotions run high in the United States over the Israel-Hamas war, with officials and civil rights groups warning of increased threats against Jewish, Muslim and Arab communities in the U.S. since early October. The Ventura County Sheriff said since Kessler's death, his deputies have increased patrols around synagogues and mosques.